by market cap, the largest so far at the moment by market cap. We take a look at the technical perspective of them, right, by market cap. All right, so sit back and have a fun-filled technical session. By the way, my name is Clinton Onos with Markets Alarm. As always, Markets Alarm is here to help you make sense of your trading and investing. If this is the first time you're seeing this channel, I appreciate you. Please use the subscribe button, subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell to get all important information for free. Without wasting much of our time, friends, let's hit the chart, shall we? All right, chat, where are you? Okay, all right, interesting one today. First, we take a look at Axie Infinity. I have to clear the chart. Right, Axie Infinity. What does Axie Infinity have for us? Obviously, Axie Infinity is on a uptrend, right? Uptrend, are very far away from the trend line. Of course, this is I just changed to a daily chart, right? I see kind of like a head and shoulder pattern forming, right? Because if I am to draw another trend line based on the last two impulses, that is this eye and this eye, if we assume this is the eye and also this is the eye, or should I change this color? Probably I'll do it, or will blue work for us? Blue? Is blue better? I think lighter blue. Do I have lighter blue? Okay. All right, so this is the eye, this is the eye, right? And of course, might likely see, of course, it's obvious this trend line broke, right? And it's trending down at the moment, right? And of course, there is a internal divergence already forming. Axie Infinity we are looking at, friends. If you are just joining in, please share with your friends, neighbor, and family, right? There's a divergence that is the price is making higher high, the market is making a lower high, right? Lower high, right? So divergence, internal divergence, and that could see a slight fall in price, and that is good because what we are looking at here is a possible best entry for you, right? To take advantage of the MetaVerse tokens, right? And of course, it's no news that Facebook announced its rebranding to Meta, and of course, this has resulted in a high demand for MetaVerse token. And at the moment, the price is currently on this high side. If I switch to a weekly chart, you see the price is already skyrocketing. You obviously don't want to buy the high, right? You want to buy a dip, right? Of course, I'm not saying this is the high, right? Of course, if I want to show you some other interesting supporting technical details here, I cannot classify this as the obvious high. Although, if you've been following me, you will know that my target is usually somewhere around around 1.6, right? 1.6 Fibonacci, and that coincides with a price of around 250 to 60, right? 260 or thereabout, right? To 266, right? That's what I'm seeing there at the moment. Okay, right? So that is it. Now, I'm not saying this is the obvious high. There is still upward potential. Now, you can take advantage of this, right? If you want to dollar cost average, like I always say, you can buy. Then when it goes down, you buy more. On the average, if it goes up, you'll be in profit, right? But the best entry at this moment is when the price goes back to the trend line, and it might do like this, go here. If you see a pattern like a double bottom here, this is a good buy, of course, with an obvious break of trend. It's a good buy around this level, right? So, but if you can't wait for that, you can dollar cost average. Of course, if you're afraid that this is not going to go down anymore, you can, well, never, right? Never FOMO, right? That fear of missing out. If you always fear of missing out, you're gonna you're gonna miss a lot of good opportunity. So can I say this is can likely do a head and shoulder pattern, right? I can't say that, friends. I can't. Let me pick up an head and shoulder pattern, right? This is left shoulder, right? This is head, and of course I say okay, this is of course the trend line broke somewhere around here, so I will assume this is the spot there. Of course I can say okay, the left shoulder should be around. Of course I'm not allowed to estimate a pattern that has not fully formed. I'm just trying to say okay, this might likely be the scenario, right? And of course, if this is the scenario, you agree with me that a measured move from the edge to the neckline, right, is likely the target. And if you drop that down from where it obviously looks like it's already breaking or it broke already, so to say, whichever one that is right, we'll look out for it anyway. So if we estimate the break from this level, right, oh sorry, from somewhere around the neck, the right shoulder, right, we should see a price movement around this level. And of course that coincide with a previous structure that got broken, right? I likely come test the previous structure. For those who like to include tails around here, but it's usually a level, right, not a specific location. It's usually a level. So I will just assume this whole region is a watch region for me. Watch how the price interact when it comes around this region. I hope you get this clear, right? So that is what I think. Opportunity around 95, 78, 95. Of course, you know the Bitcoin price has dropped to around 60k, right? Even deep below 60. Of course, that is not a panic sign anyway, because you know sometimes when there is a dip of an asset you are holding, you should be happy, right? Because that is going to attract a lot of investors, right? If the price keeps going up, investors aren't going to buy the top, right? They want to buy the dip, of course, take profit at the top. So the dip is nothing to get you scared, friends. So that's it. Please share with friends, family, where questions are welcome. Share with friends, family, neighbor, whatever. This is your session. Please do everything possible to enjoy this session. This is an interactive session, so please do well to talk to me, do well to ask questions, because there is no stupid question. There can only be a stupid answer. Of course, I won't give you a stupid answer. Trust me on that. All right, that is just by the way. So friends, be confident. Axie Infinity is going to do good, right? It's already growing a large market cap. Of course, the project is also a nice project. Of course, a buy around 95k. Always be patient to wait. If you cannot wait, you can dollar cost average. Nothing says no law says you cannot dollar cost average, right? So that is it, friends. That is it for Axie Infinity. Let's look at Mana, right? Let's look at Mana. Decentraland, right? Decentraland is doing not bad as well. Of course, the news also push markup Decentraland, right? Just like markup, right? Just like Axie Infinity. And of course, there was a huge profit taking at this level at around 4 level, right? Yeah, around $5 level. There was huge profit taking, and I think that Come on, that's not what I want. I think that agrees with a Fibonacci level, right? That I always look out for, right? See? Now ask yourself some questions. Why did the price react around this level? Is it by accident? Of course it's not by accident, friends. This is a very significant level where profit taking occurs, right? So of course it's still uptrending, it's still very new, the trend is still very fresh, but despite the fact that the trend is fresh, right, there is possible retracement that I will encourage you guys to look out for, and of course wait for, right? Retracement normally most times is ABC, right? Of course it can form in a 5-wave form. It's not really a 5-wave form. A 5-wave form can be in wave C. Wave A usually has 3 waves, right, according to Elliott, right? So, and at this moment, how many waves can you count? There's really no much wave to count here. If I say, okay, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, okay, of course this is 1, that's the completion of A, assumption. This is B, assumption. Of course we should have a C, assumption, but that might not likely happen. It might just be a push-up, but you can dollar cost average like I always advise. Of course this is around the retracement so far is around 61.8. A lot of people already bought at this level. Of course it's evident with the push of the price up, right? And of course the price can drop back to give us a double bottom, can even go deeper, right? But you can dollar cost average if you are patient enough. I will encourage you to wait for something like this, right? And this, right? Okay, now that Facebook is rebranding to Meta attracted a lot of investors to this sector. This does not mean that the sector just came into play. Of course that has been existing, right? Facebook rebranding brought marketing to it. Now the boom is still on. A lot of people are talking about it, but at the moment investors who saw ahead of time, who located these kinds of token around this level, are already smart to the bank. They book some profit. Of course they might likely buy again if there is a future for it. Of course there is a future for it, right? And of course, friends, the previous structure that it broke, if we assume that this is a completion of a circle, right? And of course this is the wave 1 of from here to here, wave 1 of the beginning of another circle. Of course we assume this is wave 3. Obviously wave 3 target is more likely, you know, so I would think of I can't say wave 3 is over, right? But partially it looks like it is. Of course the industry is currently booming, so there might be a lot of interest going forward, so might likely see more investors kind of hot here, okay, more investors coming in to the sectors to have a boost, right? But for me, we can also say in the whole, this is 1, this is 2, of course this is 3. If we take from the beginning from here, 1, 2, of course this is also 3. So there should be reasonable retracement, right? A lot of guys are distributing at this level, right, already. So good entry 1.6, right? For another target of $12, right? Oh, come on. Another target of around $12, right? In the near future. So friends, you can dollar cost average. Nobody said you can't do that. You can dollar cost average. Of course, share the video with your friends, family, neighbor. Let's have a full house. Let's have a full discussion, right? Ask me any question. I'm here to answer you, friend. So Mana price target to be around $12, of course, with supporting overall bull market, at least Bitcoin trend. Bitcoin continuing its bull trend, right? It's going to support it a lot because most of these altcoins rely so much on Bitcoin cap to boost them up, right? Whether you like it or not, that is the honest truth. So that is that, my friends. Let's go move on. Let's move on. Let's limited time. We have Enjin coin. Enjin coin is not bad, not like the rest, right? Enjin coin, in my opinion, can be this is Enjin coin looks more better for entry, in my opinion, right? Because if this is wave 1, this is wave 2, and this is wave 3, wave 3 target should be around this level at least. Of course, wave 3 target can be a minimum of the measured move, that is the length this took, right? Of course, the length it took, measuring this one and this one to equal, right? Can do that. Can also use another 2 year, I think, to price range to measure it. And wave 3 is usually the longest. Of course, it's already longer than this. And of course, if I can copy and do a duplicate here, and I say, okay, let it travel, come on, let it travel double of that, that would be around this 61.8 level, also coincide with the previous top of the previous high, right? That is, if the data available here is accurate, that's the previous high, coincide. Remember, they are region, so around 4 to 4.7 $, right? Remember, they are region, so around this region, you should say, okay, this is a likely completion of and you know, there are waves within wave, right? Wave 3 can actually develop 5 wave in one of the waves, right? Of course, before there's retracement, right? Of course, as we go along, I'm glad we are here together. We'll review it. So it can be waves within waves, and it's gonna really travel a long way. All right, friends, so price target to be around for this particular one, right? This wave going up is what you can actually just try to join if you want to. It's really not, this is really not scary like the other one that was marked up really much, right? This is considerable. Of course, you can wait for a retracement, a reasonable retracement, right, of this wave, right? Don't FOMO, friends. Opportunity will always come, right? Opportunity will always come, no matter what, right? There are best opportunity, there's good opportunity, there's a better opportunity, right? Of course there is, but opportunity will always come. So there's no point FOMOing, there's no point rushing, I'm gonna miss out of the MetaVerse token. Don't do that, friends. Don't do that, please. Don't do that. So you can wait for a reasonable retracement of this leg up, right? Of course, it can come around this level, the previous the previous circle that got broken, and the guy that was responsible for the break is here, right? The guy that was responsible is here. Please, if you like this session, smash the like button, share with friends, family, neighbor, whatever. I really want to have a full house so we can have a very reasonable discussion. You're supposed to be talking to me, friends. I want to see you pop up on the chat. Pop up on the chat, my friends. I want to see your messages. Come live. Come live. Come live. Come live. Come online, my friends. Where are you? Where are you guys? What are you doing? Jump in the chat. Jump in the chat box. Let's talk. Let's discuss. All right, I'm still Mr. Whatever. I'm still Mr. Whatever. You can call me Mr. Whatever. You can call me Clinton Onos. Guys, please head over to Twitter. Follow us on Twitter at Market Salam. You can follow me privately if you want to at Ray Clinton Onos. I will appreciate a follow. And of course, you can DM me always if you have questions. There is no stupid question. There can only be a stupid answer. All right, that is it, my friends. I'm fired up today. So look for an entry around 2.2, right, for a possible target of $4 to $5. That is reasonable enough. That is achievable. That is, of course, very, very achievable. Of course, in the long term, you can target more, right? Long term, what am I saying here? Around 10 to, right? Was I right saying the price? What did I measure that I say the price? Okay. All right. Okay. That's the first retracement, right? No, I told you there are waves within wave, right? When I did a Fibonacci retracement of this move, right? And so, okay, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, right? 3, of course, 1 can be, right? If you want to, if you're darting, right, if I drop down to a lower time frame, right, you will discover that the wave 1 are actually wave within wave. You can see they are wave within wave, my friends. They're wave within wave. 1, 2, 3. Of course, you can say this is 4, right? Of course, this is 5. Of course, give us head and shoulder here. I can see head and shoulder, my friends. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, break up a trend line, measured move down. Of course, target was meant. And my friends, so you can see this is A, B, and of course this C, and the move begin. And of course, this move is what I'm telling you about, that is currently developing. I'm telling you that this is wave 3, my friends. I am assuming it is, right? Not with accuracy, but if it is, we'll follow it as it develops. If it's not, of course, there are little patterns that are available. If anyone is developing, what will tell you this is 1, this is 2, of course this is 3. I'm saying that this 3 is likely meeting is dead end, right? Because there is a retracement. For the wise investors, you can wait for the retracement level for the C leg, right? This is come on, don't do that. Do a continuation for me. That's what I want, right? Continuation, then boom, and that is 1, 2, 3, and this is 4, right? Then 5, and I'm saying 5 should be around this level, and when the 5 is complete, that is a whole 1 waves within wave. Then you start counting the retracement A, B, C. Then you need to pick up until there's a full completion of a circle. It's really a long journey, my friends. So if it's a bull run, be sure to be among the folks that we benefit from it. All right, if you like this session, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot to this channel, my friend. It means a lot. Of course, it will encourage me to come up here every time to give you the best of the best you can get in the industry. All right, friends, that's it. Just by the way, let's look at sand. Come on. What do we have? What do we have here? Sand. Sand is obviously doing some all right. Of course, sand, you obviously don't want to buy the top, right? You obviously don't want to do this, right? You want to do it, fine. If you want to do it, no problem, you can. But you are going to be dollar cost averaging. That is, friends, dollar cost average is simply buying gradually, right? Say you have $1,000 to invest, right? And you have decided to say, okay, look, I'm going to be buying $100 worth of sand every Wednesday. You buy 100 when it's here, right? If it goes up, no problem. I'm going to buy another 100. How much do we have left? 800. All right, no problem, Mr. Whatever. If it goes down, that is not a problem. I'm going to buy another 100. That is another 100. All right, problem, no problem, no problem, Mr. Whatever. If it goes up again, I'm going to buy another 100, right? On the average, friends, on the average, when the price goes up, on the average, you find out that you actually bought the dip. Yeah, you did. Of course, if you dip, of course, another Wednesday, I'm buying another 100. You've successfully bought $500 worth of sand, right? On the long term, right? Of course, if it goes up, you buy. It goes down every Wednesday, and this is going to take up to like 10 weeks, right? Yeah, to like 10 weeks. That's approximately 2.5 months, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is 10 weeks, right? First week 100, second week with weekly, you're gonna do it. If you want to do it every day, that's no problem. But if you do it every day, you aren't really gonna see the overall benefits, in my opinion. Because okay, the price is here today. Tomorrow the price might likely be around this region. So you're not really, but weekly you can see the price going down, going up. You know, there's a change in price, so to say. All right, what did I just did a jargon that just messed up. It wasn't supposed to be a part of the 5 top MetaVerse token. That's what we are talking about, my friends. 5 MetaVerse token according to market cap. That is what we are talking about, my friends. And we are looking at the technical perspective. All right, so friends, at the moment the price is currently trending up. The price is uptrending and the price is far away from the trend. We can see an obvious buying climax, right? Yes, it is, my friends. Can see an obvious buying climax. After this move, the price dropped remarkably, right? After this climax, right, buying climax, the next bar was slightly up. Of course, it did not close on its high. It closed somewhere around this middle, and of course, it's kind of like an average spread bar, right? This is a wide spread bar. This is more or less the average. Of course, the next bar was down. This one there was down. Of course, this is a the wide range. Yeah, it can be classified as a wide range bar. Of course, this is a small range bar. All right, that is just by the way, my friends. Of course, you can see the price. There was a huge order here, and of course, if you check the retracement level, you find out that that is a significant retracement level. A huge order was positioned around this level. That 50% retracement. A huge amount of order was booked around this level. That's why the price, when it got to that level and the order was filled, obviously on an exchange, the order was filled, right? Of course, he pushed the price up. He did it first, and of course, they wait for a double bottom to do it again. What is a double bottom, my friend? What is a double bottom? This is the first button, and this is another button. Of course, is this going to take the price up? Of Of course, we cannot say yes or no. The price might likely do this, right? It can even go up as this to form an expanded flat and comes down to give us a C wave, and of course that is the completion of like a whole retracement. Am I saying that is going to happen? Of course not exactly, but that is likely to happen, right? So if this whole retracement and the 50% level is okay for the market, how can I benefit from it? You can dollar cost average, like I said there earlier. Of course, friends, if you've been following me, you know my target is usually around 1.6 level. That is $8.5, my friends. $8.5. So there's a lot of upward potential and of course a lot of benefit to gain if you invest in sand at the moment, or you dollar cost average. Of course, like I just told you, there's a significant buying here. For those who don't understand bar chart, I switch to a candle. Of course, this is more or less like an hammer forming. Of course, this is what's this called? Is it spinning? What's this? Is it spinning? Whatever. What's it called? Whatever it's called, obviously, is it a doji? Can I classify this as a doji? Whatever it is, understanding the psychology of the candlestick is what is important and not the name per se, right? Of course, if the name is helpful to you, by all means focus on the names, my friends, but the psychology matters a lot to me. What I see here is an equilibrium. That is the psychology. That is what I can read from it. An equilibrium. There was a battle, right? Of course, every candle represents a battle between the bear and the bull, right? At this moment, nobody wins, right? This is an equilibrium fight. The bull tried to bring the price up. The bear bring the price down. The bull tried to bring the price up. The bear tried to bring the price. At the end of the day, it closed on its middle. Nobody won the fight, and of course, at the end of the day, the bulls are trying to win the battle. That is all I can say. And of course, the price target for sand is around what did I just say? Around $8, right? Of course, it's a region, right? If I decide to pull up the whole of the chart for you, you will see better, my friends. You see better. Of course, if I say this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, if I am to judge that, right? If I am to judge that, right? Of course, our first target is likely met, right? But the price is still wasn't very strong around that level to tell you that the momentum is really, really huge, right? The momentum is, right? Of course, we agree with me, there are a lot of profit taking took place in that. If you want to doubt me, let me drop down. Friends, now tell me, why did the price react around this level when right? Let me go back to weekly chart so you can see, right? When I told you this is a level to watch out for, please take it seriously. When the price retraced, of course, there was a lot of buy order around sister. Come on, let me show you guys, friends. Let me show you guys so you know what I'm saying. There was a lot of buying around this level, right? Around 61.8% retracement level. Of course, for a target of 1.61%. Of course, the price, if I drop down to a lower time frame, you will see, friends, that the price, when you go to that level, of course, the level is a region, right? There is a region, right? When you go to this level, initially, if you are still doubting, let me drop down. If you want to say, okay, the level must be a significant, it must be a particular price level. Of course, friends, what can you see here? What can you see here, my friends? The first candlestick reacted exactly around this level, right? Is this obvious enough? Right? Of course. Right? Here. So, friends, that is it. That is sand. Sand is among the MetaVerse token. Today we're looking at the 5 top MetaVerse by market cap. Hopefully, subsequently, we'll look at other lower cost MetaVerse project. Of course, I might likely do a fundamental review set of the technical aspect, right? I might likely probably do a fundamental review of them, take a look at more details, right? The market supply, the circulating supply, the projected based on the market cap and all that. Might likely do that if I have a huge demand for that. Of course, how can I get a huge demand? Smash the like button, share with your friends, family, neighbor, whatever, my friends. Share with friends, family, neighbor. All right, my friends, thanks for your time. I appreciate. All right, let's take a look at the last on our agenda, and that's WAXP, right? WAXP is on the list of our 5 top MetaVerse token by market cap, and today we will take a look at it, right? Of course, I don't know if this data is accurate, but from the data I have available here, a cool coin, right? Do we have WAXP on another exchange? Probably we'll have a look. WAXP, if this data is accurate. WAXP on Bitfinex dollar. All right, WAXP on WAXP where? Come on, WAXP, you gotta pop out. Is this the same WAXP we're talking about? This is WAP and not WAXP. I think they are different. Are they? Oh, not really. Kind of like okay, WAXP token BTC. No, I want USD, my friend. Oh, okay. Maybe. All right, let's see. Okay, I think they are the same. So I think that is obviously not accurate. That is obviously not accurate. All right, that is okay. Which is accurate? That is obviously not accurate. I saw the price topping around $4, right? On KuCoin is saying around $50 price discovery. That's huge. Bitfinex is saying what Bitfinex saying? Bitfinex is saying $4, right? Who else has something to say? Binance obviously don't even have I think Binance just listed it, right? Binance doesn't have much information. Bittrex obviously don't have much information, but whatever it is, my friends, the information we are available at this moment, this is obviously not accurate, right? I think there was never a price. All right, let's look at coin market cap, right? Let's look at the lowest price on coin market cap. Okay, the lowest was, the highest was $5, right? The highest, right? Highest was $5, right? $5. Don't know if you can see, my friends. Yes, come on. Oh, all right. The highest was all-time high was $5. The all-time low was 0.01. So I think who is right here? I think Bittrex. Okay, Bitfinex and Bittrex, right? Bitfinex and Bittrex are no. Bitfinex is right. All right, Bitfinex got it almost accurate. That's just by the way, anyway. That's just by the way. These are just the whole of industry is at the price discovery level. It's growing, my friends. I think the capital market just hit around 3 trillion, right? Recently, when Bitcoin topped around 68, 69, right? So the whole industry is developing. There's a lot of potential to tap from this industry at this moment. So Obviously, what can we say? This is really fresh. If the price we are seeing here is accurate, this is really fresh. This is more or less like a go and buy, right? This is more or less like a go and buy. I don't see anything stopping anything here. Of course,